Simon Webb from Trifecta at the Mezzanine Subordinated Debt and Finance. Simon, thanks for joining us. We just wanted to have a few words just on your thoughts on the mezz market that's going on at the moment, and just perhaps some of the comments we've heard at the conference today.
Well, I think it's quite interesting. As I said at the beginning of the conference, this is the 13th conference, and I was at the first conference in 1998, and the discussions in the conference in 1998 were: is mezzanine dead? Mezzanine or high yield, which is the way you should go? What's the pricing and the return? And should it be mezzanine with warrants or mezzanine with interest and PIK? And it's quite interesting that we now sit here in quite a different economic environment, but a lot of the same things are arising. Is mezzanine dead? It's not. One of the things that's coming out of the conference very much is here is a form of capital that is bespoke, but actually can be terribly user friendly, and it's solutions driven rather than just sort of product driven. And there is great opportunity, and I think there's great opportunity out there, highlighted in Robin Dumas' presentation, that with the withdrawal of banks from the market as they recapitalise, with the structural issues that you have with CLOs and CDOs that were big takers of mezzanine assets, with the issues that hedge funds had in playing in this particular area, the field has become very much more freer for those traditional mezzanine players to make what are very interesting returns.
Also, I suppose for people like yourself, perhaps doing something slightly different with the mezz fund. I think it's opportunity.
Yes, pref equity, where I think it's probably fair to say there are three real areas where mezzanine is used. Primary buyout. There will be the rise of the refinancing as you deal with that wall of refinancing. And the third issue, I think, is where we're looking to play, which is the development of the project into, or the development of the product into other areas, and particularly here I'm looking at development capital and expansion capital into SME companies, that any company that is in a growth environment will absorb capital. It needs to raise its capital from somewhere. And with the banking market being tight, particularly for SME companies, they need to find another source of capital, another access to further capital. We think that the mezzanine product, in its guises, whether as loan stock with warrants or as cumulative redeemable preference shares, offers companies that interesting alternative that keeps them on a growth path. And we'll see. It's going to be a new market. It's going to be tested.